Hello everybody, it's your favorite scientist Promise.
My name is Grace Samuel and it's a pleasure to be here today. I'm a medical laboratory scientist and an assistant director. Thank you.
So Ma, what can you tell us about the word hypertension?
Okay. Hypertension is a medical condition in which the blood pressure in the arteries, when measured, is always or consistently too high. That's when it's said that the person has hypertension. And hypertension is measured in what we call millimeter of mercury, and it consists of two numbers. The first number is on top while the other one is below. The one on top is called systolic pressure. Now, the systolic pressure measures the pressure in the arteries when the heart beats, while the diastolic pressure measures the pressure in the arteries in between heartbeats. That's in between, for example, in between two heartbeats. The diastolic measures the pressure.
How often should one check one's blood pressure?
Okay. Blood pressure should be checked based on certain factors, and I'm going to mention them. For someone who is healthy and under 40 years, you should check your blood pressure every 2 years. And for someone who has a health condition and is already way above 40, blood pressure should be checked every 3 to 6 months.
What are the signs and symptoms of hypertension, or what are those signs and symptoms that one will start seeing to know that he or she is hypertensive?
There are common symptoms and there are symptoms that are more severe. Common symptoms include headaches, dizziness, fatigue, loss of vision. Those are the common symptoms of high blood pressure. And then sometimes shortness of breath is also part of common symptoms. Then the more severe ones include loss of consciousness and disorientation, inability to concentrate on a particular topic or matter is one of the severe symptoms of high blood pressure. Then seizure is also part of it. When people have severe episodes of seizures, is a classic example of someone that is having high blood pressure.
What lifestyle changes can help control hypertension?
Lifestyle changes that can positively affect high blood pressure, that is, reduce it, are broadly categorized into two. You have the dietary changes, and you also have the physical activity changes. Physical activity refers to exercise. Now, I'll start with the dietary changes. The first dietary change is reduction of sodium intake. And the common source of sodium for people is mostly salt. So salt has to be greatly reduced, if not eliminated. Then another thing that has to be increased is sources of potassium-rich foods like fruits and sweet potato, and those are the foods that will increase the person's source of potassium. And then physical activity. And in terms of physical activity, I must mention here that it has to be gradual. It's not sudden. And the recommended 150 minutes of moderate intensity exercise per week, or 75 minutes of high intensity exercise per week. All this goes a long way to regulate high blood pressure, to bring it down, and to make sure that the person has a normal blood pressure readings.
Last but not the least, why is World Hypertension Day celebrated annually? Why is it a necessity?
The statistics show that 1.28 billion adults are affected by hypertension globally. And statistics show that half of this number are unaware of their condition. So the essence of the celebration of this day is to create awareness so that more people will know. And as more people know, they will also go for screening. It will create detection. It will cause people to know. By the time you go for screening, you measure your blood pressure, then you are aware. Last but not the least, as this awareness is created, as more and more people come forward to check their blood pressure, support for their health status can now be provided by health authorities.
With this, we have come to the end of our show. But before I leave, I would like to say thank you, ma. Thanks for coming. Thanks for attending our show. And before I leave, I would like to say do well to check your blood pressure. And also know that health is wealth. Stay safe, guys.